I want you walking into those stores or going on those websites confidently. I have expensive taste, but I'd love to save a coin. Goodness, I'll be in the world of trouble. I have to throw away everything. I don't know about anybody else, but it's really enjoyable when you could smell really, really great due to a collection of body care products. But it's even better if you know how to utilize your coin. Today, we're going to talk about budgeting and body care and discuss the basics. I wanted to share the basics of budgeting and body care just so it will serve as a blueprint, if you will, so you know what to do to go out to the stores before you head to Amazon, eBay, Mercari, Poshmark. Shall I continue on? Just so you're getting more bang for your buck. I mean, especially nowadays. You need to now, I mean, you ever heard the sayings, trying to stretch a dollar, make a dollar holla, bars? No? Okay. I want you walking into those stores or going on those websites confidently. That's all. And knowing you saved a whole coin. The first thing is knowing where to shop. So in my 10 plus year journey of being both starting, venturing into body care and continuing because it's a lifelong thing, knowing where to shop. I have shopped at flea markets. Now, with that, you have to make sure that you are, one, checking expiration dates, two, checking the packaging to make sure it ain't just came out of 21 rounds of a fight from Mike Tyson. The bottles ain't beat up. You also have to make sure and check the temperature in which they're being stored when you go out there, because I'm just telling you the truth. I'm giving y'all the plug. Okay? All of this comes from the good Lord. I had to learn it, so I'm gonna pass it on. That is where you find the gems, department stores, stuff like philosophy, the higher end stuff. See, with me, if you're new here, and for those that are not new here, I have expensive taste, but I'd love to save a coin. Sounds like an oxymoron, does it? I mean the two for it to meet together, but it's possible. Department stores. I've seen philosophy there. I've seen Lancome. That's where you get the great stuff, and there's a lot of markdowns. Still check the packaging. Still check the seals. Department stores are great if they have sales. Now I'm gonna give you a little tidbit about the what everybody call junk mail coming to their house. Stop throwing away your junk mail. Stop it. Stop throwing away. Take a look over it first, cause I'm gonna tell you why. Coupons, Bath and Body Works, anyone? Victoria, don't tell nobody. Secret, anybody? Stop throwing away your junk mail. Look through it first. There's coupons in stores like Family Dollar or whatever type of stores that are popular and frequent throughout your neighborhood and community. Look through that. There's coupons in the paper that you could save $1 off here, 50 cents off here, buy one get one free product with the purchase of, or free product outright. It may not seem much, but in excess it will add up. Clearances. Now, department store falls in the middle of that, but then you could catch clearances at places like Walmart. I've been to Walmart's. Matter of fact, it's been a couple months ago. They had a whole markdown bin of makeup items marked off, personal care marked way down. And these were brands that are normally marked at full price. They're marked down for some reason. Maybe they need to make room for the new display of products from the same brand or different brand. Maybe they haven't flown off the shelves and sold out just yet, so they're trying to clear the product out. Might want to pay attention to that. Then there's also dollar stores. I wouldn't count out the dollar store, Dollar Tree either, because there's lots of name brand items you will catch there just because of the same thing I expressed about what I saw at Walmart. Markdowns, maybe the product isn't selling fast enough. And I've seen stuff like Maybelline, Dove, from makeup to personal care, food items. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for and what your taste is. Usage and application. There's been so many times that I have demonstrated about, how I like to use stuff. And if you're new here, ain't no shame in my game. Bars. I'm a heavy-handed woman. I am when I come to my products, not just body care. I mean, with eco style, I'm in love with the, with the eco styling. Usage and application. Now, at first, I hesitated to include this, but it is a big part of you budgeting with your body care, and I'm going to tell you why. So, with usage and application, that's going to be something very, very pivotal having to do with you budgeting body care, because you could know where to shop to get it, know where to find the products, name brand, upscale, high end, have expensive taste. But if you are misusing it or you're wasting it, and you putting I got a perfect example here. Bath and Body Works Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I got a review on the channel already. You want to take a look. If you are, I've had this at least a year, and we're going to get into the next basic tip about budgeting and body care, which ties in with this. You want to be able to use your products in a way that's not excessive, but still use them for what their intended purposes for. For best example, for this body lotion. Now, I've used a bit of this. You want to go in your target areas and apply it. And just go in layers. Now, if you heavy-handed like I am, that's going to be a little struggle, okay? And I've been still working on that for a couple months. It's possible. You want to make sure you're using just enough product that it's meeting the need that you bought it for. But you're not being wasteful with it where you have to wipe it off on a towel, or you just not using it. You just, there's excess, or you want to use it in that same way with body washes. Like, even if it's something you do like or you don't like, or you're trying to get to another product, you don't want to use it up so excessively to the point where you're so wasteful with it, but you're clean. Body washes, body scrubs, use just enough for those target areas where you need it the most. Then whatever's remaining, finish off with that. Only use what you know you're going to need for the intended purpose. You want smooth skin, and for example, Tree Hut, you use about 1/4 of the jar on your first use every time. Target areas, everywhere else. Then within the next 3 uses, you'll be used up the whole jar. That way you're maximizing your usage of each product, and you're not being wasteful, and you get the most out of it. You're still getting the benefits of taking off that dead layer of skin using the body scrub example from Tree Hut, but you're not being wasteful. Hopefully that makes sense. Thing here that ties in with that tip is proper storage. This is going to help you save so much money, more than anything, I'd like to think. I do have a video up on how to store your body care right here, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with currently. So here's where we are. Now, I'm a bit bare here because I've been working on using stuff, or either, decluttering and so forth. But for the most part, I have been making sure to store it in a cool, dry place. Yes, a light is on in here, but the thing about it is, you're turning it on and off, or if it's not being stored directly in the light, which this is a shelf in which is kind of providing some type of shade for the top layer, and then the rest of the shelving is providing that layer of shade to protect it, and this layer as well, if it'll focus, okay, as well as providing a cool and dry environment, you should be fine. Storage is really important because I have items here. This is another one, as well as that pumpkin, as well as that marshmallow pumpkin latte and this Into the Night body lotion. I've had both of those for a year respectively, as well as this Amber Romance shower gel and the body lotion here. Those four, three of them showing here, just because, and they're still good even though they're past the expiration date of 12 months, just because I've stored them very well outside of direct sunlight, and definitely outside of and away from, directly away from direct heat. Now, some stuff you can't help, but if you store it well, you will get some extensive shelf life out of your products, which makes for a win-win because you're not having to save your money, especially with Bath and Body Works and Victoria. Don't tell nobody. It's expensive. Outside of the semi-annual stuff, it's expensive. Okay? Very. It can get expensive. You know how to store it well? You can still have your... This past semi-annual sale, which I have yet to get to. I ain't forgot, y'all. I ain't forgot. In case you thought I forgot, I did not forget. I don't have to buy the Into the Night lotion. It's still good. I don't have to restock much. Now it's just a matter of if I want to try new things. Saving money. I don't have to spend money twice for the same thing because... oh, I just stored it any kind of way and it went bad. No, that can't be said. Thank the Lord. Expiration dates. I touched on that previously about the storage. Now, typically what you want to do is just, I would keep a track of dates and perhaps a notebook, or those sales stickers for yard sales that are the red, green, and yellow stickers, and put a date on your products. Now, that's something I haven't started doing, but I usually go by my dates, my receipts of when I've bought certain products, so I can be aware of, okay, how long do I have to use this? Now, how the expiration dates work for this Tree Hut Scrub 12M, you will see a little... I'll put a closer picture somewhere on the screen, but you'll see a little small canister, and within it, within that logo, you're going to see a number and the letter M. The letter M is for months. The number next to it is how many months you have from the time you open it, not from the time you buy it. Because if it was from the time you buy it, oh my goodness, I'll be in the world of trouble. I have to throw away everything. From the time you open it is when the expiration date starts. So I have opened it this month, August. I have until next August to use it. I know it's going to be gone before then. Get in the habit of keeping track of your expiration dates. Notebook, or either the yard sale stickers, red, white, and blue, or you know, they have scrapbook systems on Amazon, the customizable stickers where you can do it that way and write the date on, and just write at least the month and year that you open something when you open it. Otherwise, go buy your receipts. A couple signs that a product is going bad. Any oil-based products, you want to look at those first. Anything oil-based, jojoba, coconut, and not just depending on the type of oil, just oil, period. If it has a type of oil within it, you have to watch for separation. Stored in a great place, cool, dry, so forth. But if you're seeing the product is separating from itself, now you have a layer of oil and a layer of the rest of everything else. Might want to watch that, and if you've never opened it, might be time to open it and smell it and examine the texture of it. If you're afraid to touch it at that point, put on gloves. Gloves are your best friend in this scenario. Lotions, an indicator of that. If it dries up around the nozzle, if it's not applying the way it used to be, if it doesn't smell the way that it used to be, if the color changes entirely. I had done a declutter of BODYCARE products, one of many. I noticed it was like a EOS The same company that makes that vanilla cashmere lotion that I got to get to, that I got to try. I've not yet tried yet. Pocket lotions in a nice little container. And I open it up to check it, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is still good. When I first got it, now this is a sign you need to toss it. I had it so long and had barely used it. It went from, when I first got it, it was like this nice pink color. It might have been a lavender or rose or vanilla scent. And then when I opened it, all of it was yellow. It turned color. So that's a big indicator. Color changes, smell changes. If the lotion or body cream has any type of oil in it separating from the product, throw it out. Throw it out. And I had to toss it. I'm like, I really like that lotion. You can't take any chances, because then if you keep something past its expiration date with those type of changes taking place, then you run the risk and open up yourself to possible allergic reaction. Now, I'm not doc. You got to see doc. But that's just the basics of what I know and have seen. Better safe than sorry. And you also want to make sure you're creating a system at which you're able to organize when you empty out your products. And you have empties. Voila! There's all sorts of things in here. And these are not current empties. That's coming soon. But you want to create a system in which when you empty out your body care products, when you have used them and its time has come, you've used that last little drop, last little guap bars, then you want to drop them in the bag. Bars. In which you need to have is a place to put them. I choose these leftover gift bags that I have. And then what you also want to do, and I can go over this in detail in a completely different video on how to prep your empties for proper recycling. You want to rinse this out. Now, I still have product in this, so I might have to go back and re-rinse this out. You want to rinse out the bottle thoroughly. Make sure you use anything excess. Now, if you already showered, you can use it as a hand wash, so forth, for pedicure. If you leftover scrub. And rinse it out thoroughly. After you do that, pick your proper area of storage. You have a storage bin in your community, that works. You have a storage bin in your house or alongside the trash, that works. And your local trash man person comes out to pick it up. But have that system in place so that way you're just not tossing them in the trash cans. Do a separation of your trash and then your recycle items, including your body. But, ladies and gentlemen, those are the budgeting and body care basics to get you guys started before you head to the stores or the websites. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all next time.